If you ask yourself a question, how do I find this perfect idea for business that will be successful? Here is a framework for you. You find the person that has a problem and you solve it. It's that simple. Let's explore. Let's start with why we even have this question in our heads. And we all heard that most of businesses fail. And what we're trying to do is basically figure out how to find this idea that is not going to fail. And if we have a closer look, the question and the answer will be actually super simple. All these businesses, they'll fail not because the solution was bad, and in most cases solution is actually really good, but the problem is that they start with solution. Because when you come up with an idea, you usually not think about what is it that you're solving for. You have this idea of, oh, it would be great to build this nice app because everyone should use it, or I want to be next Google, why don't I build new Google or new social network or new fitness app, new habits tracker or something else. But then you realize that market fit is really complex problem and it's really hard to go to break even and all these things that basically make you fail. Solution for this problem is super simple. You need to follow simple and straightforward framework to actually deliver and generate good business ideas. Here is framework to follow to generate good business ideas. First, you need to find a person, ideally person with money, because you don't want to sell to someone who is not going to pay, and charity is a great cause, but it's not what you're trying to start business for. Second step is to identify problem of this audience, problem that worth solving. It shouldn't be something like, oh, these people may need to improve their habits, so why don't I build habit tracker for older generation? While idea makes sense and people actually have this idea and people actually potentially willing to pay for this solution, but is it worth spending your time on it? I'm pretty sure that for the same audience you can find much more complex and much more important problem that you can solve. And then it comes to step number 3, solution or product. Your product should be speaking directly to specific audience. It shouldn't be solving for everyone. It shouldn't be solving for everyone who has this problem, but it should be solving for this specific audience that you identified in the first place. So this is your framework: person, problem, product. And now let's say you have an idea. This idea follows the framework. You identified audience, you identified problem of this audience, and now you want to build the solution for them. What is the strategy that you should follow to actually get success with your idea? It's 3 simple steps. First, try a lot. Try a lot to learn failure skill. You need to know how to fail so you can succeed. The main idea here is that if you understand why and how you fail, this will help to improve and to get better in the next iteration. Second thing is to go through iterative approach. So you try, you review the results, you find improvement points, and you repeat. It's that simple. And the last step is take your pace. You're doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for your customers. You're not doing this for your friends, for your family. You're doing this business idea for yourself because you want to enjoy it. So don't listen to anyone. Don't try to move the mountains. Figure out what is your pace moving with this idea. Take it and you will succeed. In a nutshell, if you want to get successful business idea, follow this simple framework. First, identify person or audience with money. Second, identify problem of this person that worth solving. And third, offer simple solution. If you want to hear more practical advice on how to be a good product manager or how to build a good product, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below. Thanks.